Hi guys, welcome back. I'm here on my starting over account and we have the Cryo Bomb. So let's look for a good troop to pair with the Cryo Bomb. And I see a good one right here, the Cryoneer. Now, if you guys know me, I am not one to like the Cryoneer that much. And it's not even that good of a troop to pair with the Cryo Bomb. But yeah, I'm not a Cryoneer person. I really don't like Cryoneers. But a lot of top players really do love this combination. It's called RZCM, Riflemen, Zookas, Cryoneers, Medics. And I think I'm going to go 2 Cryoneers, 2 boats of Riflemen, 3 Zookas, 1 Medic. And we'll see what happens. I mean, I'm not really expecting a lot because if we look at these upgrades, Rifleman level 17, really underleveled. Zookas level 20, kind of underleveled. Medics level 3, very underleveled. Cryoneers level 1, pretty underleveled. And I don't really know how this is gonna go. You know, I've done RZCM before. I know kind of the basics, but I don't know what the best troop combination to bring with this combination is. I think before I've always brought Captain Everspark. That always seemed to work pretty well. Now, one thing I kind of know about this combination is you should try to flank the base. Like, if you just walk up the beach like this, you're probably not going to have a very good time. So, I'm going to try to flank. I'm going to kind of position myself right up at the top. We'll probably have to let some of my troops hit some mines to maybe... Oh, frick. Okay. If this one-shots me, no. Heal up. Okay, we lost a few Zookas. I don't think it'll be a big deal. I think this attack will actually be pretty easy. Getting some smoke at the end. And let's flare down a little bit. Cryoneers really spread all over the place. Someone the other day posted something on the Boom Beach Reddit and was talking about just like how bad the AI for troops are. But you have to realize that the troops have... It's built into the troops not to stack, which is kind of the point of games like this. Obviously, in real life, you can't put 10 Cryoneers on top of each other. They just don't stack. So if you have a lot of troops in a very small area, they're going to spread out to get away from each other. Now, the newer troops in Boom Beach definitely do this a lot differently than the older troops. Riflemen, you could stack them kind of a lot. Same with like heavies, warriors, Zookas, but when you get to like mechs, scorchers, bombardiers, cryoneers, grenadiers, you cannot really stack them. So that's something you have to watch out for when you're attacking bases. You want to make sure you don't clump them up too much, otherwise you're gonna spread out. That's kind of where my cryoneers walked all over the place that last attack. Okay, but here we go. Next attack. Now this one's gonna be a lot harder because it's a very long walk up, and honestly I've never really done a walk this long with this combination, so I don't know how this is gonna go. Hopefully my troops kind of stay together. Really you have to pay attention to the line my troops travel in because I need to protect that line. I let some of my troops hit some of that firepower from the top, and now we'll get a shock down and flare up a little. Get a med kit out. My riflemen are getting hit. My Zookas are now walking in, so we're gonna shock the rocket launcher, and let's get down a cryo bomb to help slow stuff down. Kind of the main reason I'm using the cryo bomb is because I want to use the cryo bomb and also have cryoneers, which isn't really something you should probably pair together. What troop would be the best with the cryo bomb? Honestly, like a tank combination would probably work pretty well with a cryo bomb. Probably also bombardiers. I mean, obviously it helps any attack you're doing, but cryoneers with the cryo bomb probably not gonna make too much of a difference. Now, the reason I don't like the cryoneer so much, and a lot of people ask me this, and I actually think I might lose this attack. It's really hard to see. Well, we're not going to take an L in today's video, so we're going to attack it again and beat it. But one of the reasons that I don't like the Cryoneer is I just don't feel like it does that much. Like, anytime I use a combination, and I know I'm a low level now, but when I've used RZCM at a high level, I attack a base, and it seems like the Cryoneers aren't really doing much. This is just a... Can I just admire this for a sec? This is just like a perfectly well-designed base to block flanking. So I'm not going to do what he wants me to do, which is flank. I'm going to just hit from the bottom and see what happens. It's probably not going to go over very well, but we're going to try it. Also, I just spent so much energy clearing mines when I could have just dropped one cryo bomb and had it done all of that for me. So we're going to shock the rocket launchers, the set of 2, which will keep it shocked. So yeah, I don't feel like the Cryoneers are actually doing that much, and I know they are, but for me, it doesn't really seem like they are. So that's kind of why, one of the reasons why I'm not particularly fond of the Cryoneer. Also, there's literally only one combination it's good with, and that combination is RZCM. There's literally no other Boom H combination that utilizes the Cryoneers. And even in this combination, for me, it feels like a support troop and not really like a troop that makes a difference. It's kind of just like there in the background. So those are my reasons why I'm not very fond of the Cryoneer. Now you can let me know if you disagree. I'm sure a lot of top players do disagree, and I know at a certain point it is a good combination because top players on the leaderboard use this combination, so it has to be good, right? And that's true, it has to be good. When a certain amount of players at this high of a level, not this level I'm attacking, but at leaderboard level are using a certain troop combination, they are good. It's a good combination. But more often than not, I see people using Bombardiers Riflemen or Bombardiers Heavies, and that is a way better combination than this combination. So in my opinion, I'm sure there's bases that's easier for this and harder for Bombardiers, but for the majority of bases, this combination isn't that good. And I've never pushed on the leaderboard up to the leaderboard. I pushed up to like 1250 in medals, but I've never pushed on the leaderboard, so I don't know what it's like attacking players that are just that tough all the time and having to learn all the little nuances of each battle. So there's that going against me. However, the fact that I've never even had to use this combination in an actual attack has to say something. Like, it's really not that good of a combination, and I hope people start realizing it. But it's not a good combination at this level. Again, it might be good at a really, really high level, but at this level, it's kind of just a garbage troop combination. Like, I could literally do this exact same attack with heavies, all heavies, and it would be the exact same outcome, a win for me. I'm just taking advantage of the base, and that's the thing. Like, a lot of these bases, I feel like I can use any combination to take it out. I don't really have to rely on this combination. But again, that might just be a consequence of where I'm at in victory points and the level of players that I attack. I just have more options. When you're attacking players that have 100% building damage and 100% building health, things might change a little bit and it might get a little harder for you, and you might have to really think hard about where you want to attack, with what troops you want to attack with. But for me, man, they don't really seem like they're doing much. Also, 2 attacks ago, when I attacked that base that I lost on, how crazy was it that I just beat them walking through the base? I mean, that might be a better meta than trying to flank. I do know, though, that a lot of players that use this combination, usually you are doing a flanking combination. Usually you're not dropping your troops and letting them walk through the entire base, which is fine. That's a good troop combination that's able to do that, but I don't think the Cryoneers are contributing. By the way, for those of you that don't know anything about the Cryoneers, maybe you're a lower level player and you just hear me hating on this troop, so when you get it, you're inevitably going to hate it initially as well. The Cryoneers basically slow down each defense they hit, but they're bad for 2 reasons. 1, they're very inaccurate, and 2, well, when I say inaccurate, I mean they run around all the time. Maybe inaccurate's not the word. They run around all the time, but 2, the slow effect that they cast doesn't really do that much, and the defenses you really have to watch out for, like rocket launchers, have such a long range that your cryo beam isn't going to hit most of the defenses. So there's a few reasons why I don't like it. Those are a few more of them. If you haven't watched my troop tier list video a while back, I put the Cryoneers, I think, in F tier. very close to the engineers, which are by far the worst troop inside of Boom Beach. All right, but we'll take the win. A lot of loot. Well, not that much loot, but a decent amount of loot. And let's keep on moving. So I have a bunch of these NPC bases. We'll just hit the destroy button on all of them. And then I do want to get an upgrade started to finish us off. Again, all of my offensive stuff are maxed out for this level. So really the only thing I have left to upgrade to get to level 56 is all these little defenses, which is going to be really annoying to upgrade. But you know what? They have to get done. I'm kind of in the exact same boat I was in a while ago when I was trying to get HQ 21 and I had to farm up 4 levels of defenses. But anyway, let's get an upgrade done. I want to do Rifleman. I feel like Rifleman is a good combination. I've been kind of putting off for a while. I hope you all enjoyed the video. If you did, please drop a like as always. And let's start a Guardian. Let's start a Red Guardian. And yeah, we'll talk to you in the next video. Bye guys.